So hello everyone, it is a Monday, which means it is time to start this week's wellness journey video. As you might know from either the weekly blog or social media, we are in COVID quarantine because Mike tested positive for COVID, and considering that I was with him for days when he was contagious, we're just gonna go ahead and assume that, obviously I was exposed. I had a fever yesterday, so I'm kind of assuming that I possibly have it and I'm just not really having symptoms. But we're still separating and still trying to keep apart just in case I don't actually have it. But Ash is looking out the window. But this week's wellness is going to be a little different, obviously. Really just listening to my body and going from there. I'm still trying to keep my wellness journey intact. Obviously listening to every single thing my body's telling me right now, trying to find out if I have COVID as well. Trying to take it easy. So, not sure how this week's gonna go, but join us. This is real life. This is what's happening. So, let's find out. I did get a grocery order yesterday, so I'll go ahead and put that in here. I did an Instacart order, so someone else shopped it for me because we had done the positive COVID test and we needed soup and stuff. So did Instacart, someone else took care of it for us, and here's our grocery haul. Welcome to this special edition of a grocery haul, which is called Tell Me Someone in the House Has COVID Without Telling Me Someone in the House Has COVID. So I did an Instacart order and this is what I got. So we needed some salted butter just to have in the house. We were almost done with the salted butter. I got myself some more hummus for my lunches, some more cucumbers because I was out of those, some feta cheese because I forgot that last week and thought it'd go perfect with my little cucumber salads I've been making. Mike requested chili, so I got beans and diced tomatoes and a chili seasoning packet, some ground beef, and some rice to make some chili tonight. Refilled my popcorn stash. He requested some soup, so I got chicken noodle, minestrone, and then this was not the chicken flavor, but this was a standard when I was growing up, when I was sick. However, not the chicken flavor, but they were out of the one I normally get, which is just the noodle. So my Instacart shopper replaced it with this. So I don't really like the chunks of chicken, but this is for if I end up having symptoms, I can just eat around the chicken, no big deal. Similarly, if I end up starting to feel sick, I got some soups that I would like because I just can't do these soups. They are too salty and just not enough flavor for me. And the Panera ones are a lot better. So Mike, not picky at all. So he went for those. I got him some saltines to go with it. And I got creamy tomato and chicken noodle from Panera. Got some Kraft singles for grilled cheeses. I wanted Fritos scoops, but they were out of those, so she got me regular Fritos to go with the chili. Got some Mio Sport that has the electrolytes in it so that Mike can make sure to still get electrolytes right now. And then some more eggs because I was almost through the eggs I got last week. Here's what I just made myself for lunch. I just made Mike some soup, and then later tonight we're gonna have leftover chili that I made for dinner last night. So that is our food for today. Making myself lunch, and look at this avocado. Look how beautiful it is. Perfection. There is lunch. Similar as the other day. A little scramble with 2 eggs, some red pepper, and some cheese. Got 2 pieces of bacon, and then 2 pieces of the Dave's bread, one with butter and one with avocado. That is my lunch today. All right, well, I forgot to vlog dinner, but it was just leftover chili, so I've got it in carb manager with my sour cream, my cheese, and my Fritos. So we're looking at $14.75 for the day so far. Hey, I actually got 82 grams of protein. Look at that. There you go. That's my day. It's Tuesday, and here's my lunch for the day. My tomatoes were bad. I just did another Instacart order, so I've got tomatoes coming to replace those, but this is my little salad for now, and that's my lunch. So tonight's dinner, having Panera tomato soup microwaved. It's just one of the Panera home kits. So tomato soup, and an original Auntie Anne's pretzel. Okay guys, well today's lunch, I did my bagel sandwich. I only did 1 egg this time because I thought the 2 eggs last time was too much. So I did 1 egg with American cheese and my bagel. I've got 2 pieces of bacon and a cucumber salad. And the dressing for this is just a little bit of olive oil, red wine vinegar, and then Greek seasoning. That is my lunch. Oh, I need feta cheese for that. I need to add my feta cheese, and then that's gonna be my lunch. I also need to show you my calorie breakdown for yesterday, so I'll do that after I eat. So I actually weighed it out, and that is 10 grams of feta cheese that I added to it. So when you see my calculator, I did weigh it, 10 grams. Here's what it looked like for yesterday. Once I was done with the day, I went slightly over calories, but I had my lunch, 574, my dinner, 630, and then I had an ice cream sandwich for 220 and popcorn for 212. So just slightly over for yesterday. Today, my lunch, 699 calories for lunch. So 899 left for later today. Well, we are halfway through the week, and as far as wellness goes, I'm doing fine on the diet. I have not felt fantastic this week. Part of it, I'm sure, is paranoia over noticing every single thing that's going on, worried that I've caught Omicron. But also just in general, I've been battling a headache on and off since Sunday, and at this point, I'm thinking it's hormonal. I think that's probably what it's signaling. So I've taken Advil, Tylenol, I've been chugging water, I've had caffeine, so it's not either one of those. That's usually where I get my headaches from. It's either not drinking enough water, not having caffeine, or it's hormonal. Those are usually the 3 reasons I have a headache. So I'm thinking what I thought was a COVID sign is actually just hormones. But I slept much better last night. I don't even know if I've talked about this. This week has been such a jumble that I don't know what I've vlogged, what I haven't vlogged, but I slept terribly 2 nights ago. Ash was up sick, and then I just could not get back to sleep. Like every time I fell asleep, I would wake up pretty much every hour on the hour. Part of that is just, I think, mothering instinct, where I was very light sleeping just in case he needed me again. And so I never got back to a full deep sleep because I was on edge. But last night, slept much better. I woke up feeling rested, but just very groggy and headache, and that was a struggle because I had a work meeting this morning. But thankfully I just had to listen to it, but it was still, that first hour trying to get through that was rough. So I didn't Peloton yesterday because I had no sleep. Didn't Peloton today because I had a work meeting. I'm hoping I'll feel good enough to do a Peloton ride tomorrow. We'll see. Just kind of listening to my body, listening to any sort of symptom it has, making sure I haven't caught the Omicron. Otherwise, I'm doing good this week. Just not feeling quite as good as last week, just with everything going on. So it's a lot of mental stress, even if it's not physical stress. So how are you guys doing out there? Since we haven't really had a discussion, and I know you guys really like the discussions when I did Thin Lizzy, what are you guys doing for 2022? Are you on any health and wellness journeys? Are you following any specific programs? I think Mike just got the goldfish. That was the sound of the goldfish and all the dogs running. The goldfish crackers. But are you on any specific programs? Are you following any exercise routines? Have you found any like awesome YouTube channels or free fitness like MK Fit that I found last year? Have you found anyone like that that you'd like to recommend? Just kind of share with me what you're going through, what you're working on, or if you've hit your goal, if you're already living a super healthy life and you're super happy with where you are, share that with me too. I love to have some success and share some happiness with you guys. So let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods. This is the Green Chef for tonight. It says 720 calories. I'll look up the rest of the information after we eat because they do have the full nutrition on their website. They just don't print it on the cards. So I take the full information and put it into Carb Manager once I'm done. So let's do it. And there is dinner. Should be a good one. All right, so here's where I am for the day. Got 179 calories left, which is perfect for my yogurt. So I'll definitely have yogurt for dessert later on. And that was the beet bowl, 720 calories. Here's today's lunch. I'm predictable. This one is delicious. I'm a really big fan of this lunch, so I'll probably be eating this for a while until I get tired of it. I kind of go through lunch phases, as you guys know, if you watched last year's series, where I'm fine repeating the same thing for lunch every day, but dinner needs to be something different. So I'll go through a phase of just eating salads or just eating sandwiches, and this is what's winning right now. So this and the breakfast kind of just alternating between those two, and it's working out for me. So I'm sorry I'm not like an actual food blogger who makes something different every single day, but it works for me and it's easy to track. So that's what I'm doing. So here we go. It's gonna be 610 calories. I'll look up the nutrition as always afterwards, because yeah, they don't put it on there either. So Hello Fresh tonight. And there's mine. My yolk accidentally broke. Don't know how. It went in fine and then boop, it went, but it's fine. It's gonna be delicious anyway. All right, so here's what we're looking at for the end of the day. Not much on protein, but yeah, that's what we're looking at. So still have 200 calories, almost 300 calories left. So there was my lunch all broken down, 601 calories. And then dinner pulled straight from the HelloFresh website. Nutrition, 610 calories. And then I had one of the Girl Scout Adventurefuls. They were okay. And a York peppermint patty is sitting next to me right now for 110 calories. And that leaves me room for my yogurt later. Very exciting. Today's lunch, bagel with veggie cream cheese, my little Greek salad, and some cottage cheese. That is lunch today. So happy Friday, guys. I clearly did not work out this morning. I take melatonin every night before bed. I started doing that, I think, sometime last year, and it helped me so much because I was someone that would just lay in bed and not be able to ever fall asleep. And once I started taking that, like, it just helped me fall asleep and stay asleep. And so I don't take like a really high dose, but it's just enough. This past week, I switched to a different melatonin. So like whatever one that Publix had is what I bought. And I don't know if either I had COVID and just didn't have enough of a viral load to test positive, or if I was like on the verge of having it and my body fought it off, or if it's the new melatonin that's just not working with me well. But I am waking up every day just absolutely exhausted. And I know I've had the 2 days where my sleep was disrupted. I'm waking up in the morning and feeling like I got hit by a truck. So it is almost that time of the month, which could be playing into that as well. There's just a lot going on in my body right now, I guess. First half of the week I had the headaches and I did have a little bit of fever, and every morning it's just been a struggle getting out of bed. In that first hour of being awake, I'm just a zombie. So tonight I'm not going to take the melatonin and see if that's been causing it. I don't know. There's so many different factors that could be, but needless to say, I did not work out again this morning. And I feel fine by the end of the day, but the first part, I'm just struggling. So hopefully I kick that over the weekend. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight and try to just get a ton of sleep and see if maybe I just am still working at a deficit from the 2 nights of disrupted sleep. Definitely failed on the workout front this week. Hopefully next week things will be a little bit back to normal without COVID, and we can get back into some sort of exercise, even if it's not the Peloton, doing MK Fit or doing some No BS Active or something, because I need to get back being physical and getting some exercise in, but listening to my body at the same time. So otherwise, been doing pretty good. It's been obviously a disrupted week. It's not the week that I had planned. So it was a curveball, but life throws you curveballs all the time, and it's how you react to them and adapt. That's what matters. And I think I've done pretty good. Normally I would stress eat the entire week, and I did not do that. So I'm proud of myself for that. That's a little victory, a little pat on the back for not stress eating. And I also want to say that I I think I already talked about this in last week's vlog, but again, I've been getting so many messages from you guys DMing me and sharing your personal stories, and it is so nice getting to have those talks with you guys behind the scenes, just getting to share our personal stories and kind of commiserate with each other and share what's worked for us, what we've gone through, the struggles we've had, and just have those conversations that sometimes are hard to have in public. So in public conversations, on comments, or in videos, it's nice that some of you have felt safe reaching out to me and having those conversations. So I appreciate you guys, and I hope you're all doing well out there, and I hope you're all having a good 2022 so far. So with that, I'm gonna sign off until this evening. I don't know what we're doing for dinner tonight. I kind of like to order out. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I'll be back later. I went and got a Zaxby's. I got the buffalo blue salad with no tomatoes. I think there's other toppings under there. I see the blue cheese and a few onion crumbles, but it mainly just looks like chicken and lettuce. So that's my dinner. Okay guys, well that's gonna wrap up this week's wellness journey. It was a weird one. Hopefully back on track next week, feeling better. Everyone's healthy again. Getting back to a little more fitness along with the wellness, but that's life for you. So I will see you guys again next week.